I think I've gotten everything I can get in this place. Here's another checkpoint. This must be the checkpoint I thought was in the mystery station. Max stamina, stamina recovery, or attack power. That is a 20% attack power boost, but that's also a 20% recovery boost. I'll go for attack power for now. I feel like my max stamina is kind of fine. Max charge I might want to put up at some point, but let's get power. Health seems to do nothing on this difficulty. And let's just get more attack power because I kind of wanted stamina recovery for that level, but it was not meant to be. Oh no, the limiter has been disengaged. Let's get on the train. Okay. I have stepped back. Things are going well. That's a bit different. Yeah. Train is bleeding. Poor train. Anyway, we survived. Here's the boss of this place. This thing's pretty nasty. It's kind of the first real boss of the game. Also, you might notice that that some of its attacks are leaving little trails on the ground. Those trails will hurt you. I wonder if they one-shot you on, this difficulty, since everything else does. They normally don't do much damage at all. It's more like kind of a poison effect, but considering how much damage you take from everything else on challenge, they might. That's scary if damage trails even one-shot you. Where is he? There he is. Parry would be really nice right about now, but I'm probably not going to be in a good position to get one off. Where are you going? Oh, nope, got one. Oh, I was a bit too slow on using my familiar. The familiar didn't get the good damage. Oh, wasn't even trying to parry there, but I will take it. As you can see, like, parries really take away a huge chunk. Oh no, I think I'm dying. Oh, no, okay. Oh, so that didn't instantly kill me. Or, oh, I think my familiar saved me. Oh, that's bad, that's bad. Almost got cornered. He does have a different animation for when he's doing the range attack versus a melee attack, so... Okay, got hit in. I might stick with arrow for the rest of this since he's pretty close to dead and I don't really want to screw up. And arrow just does not do much at all though. He really doesn't have much left though. Like even that 10 kind of does move his bar noticeably. He seems to be a lot more defensive with moving around when I stay at range, though. Oh, that's bad. Maybe I won't use arrow. Arrow seems to be making things worse, to be honest. There we go. Cool, beat him on the first try. That boss is rough. Right, that's not the only boss, though. Right. I forgot that this area has a special double boss feature. And that was the easier boss of the two, by a fair bit. I forgot about the second boss somehow. All these broken down and crashed cars. Hey, it's our friend, question mark, from the church. They don't seem to be doing so well. And they're blaming us for everything. So, this fight's hard. Also, it has really good music. I should not have used my heal. What am I doing? I'm going to die. The trick to this fight is he really doesn't like to be parried. So, if I manage to get a parry off instead of dying horribly, then that fight's going to go really well. The parry, you can take off a massive chunk of that health bar with a parry. Also, if you look at his name, we get, or his health bar, we get to actually know his name. By the way, you can skip cutscenes. Usually. Guess you can't skip this one for some reason. Usually you can. Anyway, his name is Christian. I assume it's a bit deliberate considering that that can be a real name, but he's also from a church. His familiar is honestly the biggest problem with its laser beam attack. It does a little twirl whenever it's about to shoot at you, like right there. But even if you can see it coming, it actually dodging it takes a bit. I'm not going to have my reset. It is hard to watch him and the familiar at the same time, though. I'm going to heal. Parry's not doing as much to him as it normally does, because challenge mode, he has more health. Until I've managed to get him down to slightly under half. I need to hit him whilst I'm dead. I need to hit him again whilst I'm dead. Nope. Nope. I got hit too many times. Let's see. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and do something risky. I'm going to unequip Unstoppable and Driven, and I'm going to take Untethered. I only have one left, so I can't really do much with that. Because Untethered is very good, and it's especially good for this particular fight. It's honestly just very good in general, though. Go. And I could try and pick away at him with arrow, and sometimes I do, but the thing is that his familiar usually ends up sniping you, and he'll usually win battles of attrition, so it's better to just kind of go a bit more offensive in this particular fight. So this is what Untethered does. It's really cool looking, and it's very useful. Familiar? No, I do need to get hit in because I'm about to die. There's no cooldown on Untethered or anything. Nope. I messed up way too much. Should have healed at some point. This is so rough on this difficulty. Really wish I could fit the kind of stay alive with 1 HP thing on top of Untethered and the other things, because that is kind of all of the defensive stuff. And I like stacking defensive stuff a lot. I'm really messing up on these parries. Like, I'm getting the parry, but I'm also taking damage along the way, which is a bit weird. I don't know why I'm taking the damage on top of the parry. I guess I'm not perfectly timing it, or it might be that it's a double hit of some variety, and I'm parrying on the second hit and getting hit by the first one or something. I think I need Unstoppable, though. Like, the thing with Condemned is useless without Parasitic, because surviving at 0 health gives you time to rewind, and that's all it does. It's not really enough on its own. So let's go back to having Unstoppable, and back to having... Oh, that's useless. I guess I'll just use Driven. Going back to this combo, and hoping for the best. Slowing time helps a lot on perfect dodges, because it means that you get something nice, even if you don't do a perfect parry, but I think for now I just need the things that let me survive as many hits as possible, honestly. He is relatively easy to break compared to other bosses. He does break a fair bit. But he is also very offensive. There we go. There's a parry. Get away. Also need to keep watching. It's super familiar. It's gonna fire. Nope, need to heal that. Probably should have reset that, but too late now. I thought that I had hit him, but apparently not. Oh, that percentage is just skyrocketing. That's really bad. I can say we're not 50% of the way through the game, and it's over the 50% mark. I'm going to have the rewind set instead of the heal. I just won't heal unless I have him well under half when it happens. Here we go. Attempt number 100, whatever. By far the hardest fight in the game up to this point. Nope. I'm going to die. Maybe. Nope. I got hit off. Like, this is kind of the doppelganger fight, right? He sort of can do everything I can do. Plus, he has a very good familiar. Nope. I died. Didn't even get to use that. I thought I could get one hit off. I'm getting worse with every attempt. Okay, I'm going to go back to this one more time. I'm going to try a slightly different strategy. I'm going to kind of I'm going to ignore parries for the most part. I'm going to really double down on trying to get the slow-mo procs. I'm also going to stay more at range. Because I can get the slow-mo off of his familiar, though that is a bit risky. There. This is a bit slower, and is riskier because that familiar hits like a freaking truck. It's very scary. So yeah, Nope, need to reset. Oh, the freaking familiar hit me right as I rewound. Need to waste 2 rewinds on that. Like, ideally, I'm going to try and stay at range with arrow and then close in with anima. Familiar. Familiar is mostly scary because it usually aims at where you are, but sometimes it'll aim at where you're dodging to. If you screw up the dodge. And sometimes it just aims wherever like that, and you'll end up dodging straight into it. He is very good at chasing you down, though. Nope, there's the familiar going. Honestly, most of the times when I've died to him, it's been from the familiar more than him. Not this attempt, but previous attempts, yes. I'm really not having much luck with getting breaks off. Oh, I said that right as he broke, but I was too far away. And the thing is that the familiar doesn't stop just because he's broken. The familiar still will just keep doing its thing. I'm gonna heal. Okay. Freaking triple slow-mo dodge. Oh, that's not good. Please stop dodging my attack. Okay. That's also not good. That's the other problem with staying at range. It means that I need to rapidly close the gap if I get hit in order to get a healing hit of my own off. This shotgun does pretty good damage to him, though. Oh, familiar? Wait, where are you aiming? The sound effect on this slow-mo gets a little bit annoying when you spam it quite that much. Oh, I didn't even realize he was that close to dead. Oh, man. That fight's tough. And he runs away. We may or may not be fighting him again in the future. Okay, so glad I decided to go with Untethered for that. Because I don't think my parry strategy was working out. Well, it's time to train. But we can't seem to get away from the tracks. And we get hit by a train. But we're somehow fine.